From the video training, clear formalizing the front desk is essential as with the first point of contact. There are many works that need to be recognized, learn formalizing for the work on the desk. First, it is very important, assure to sign the volunteer sheet in the hotel front desk has provided. There are volunteer box in the front desk that all volunteer sheet are kept and located formalizing how to files and located and organized. It's very important to remember because there are files recorded. In work at hotel front desk, there are responsibility and guidelines that you necessary to read to be knowledge. What are the responsibilities that you need to fulfill and where do you need avoid?
There are also lists hanging in the front desk side table of coordinator and shelter staff, or folks that are only allowed to come in before 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock you can press the button under the desk to open the door and use the telephone as they come in through the door and stand on the left position. The volunteer will task or ask if the customer or person they have weapons, drugs or alcohol, as it's extremely important to ask very clearly and receive response because once they reach the search table, there might have consequences. If the customer have a prohibited weapons, drugs and alcohol with them, so you must alert the assigned coordinator and shelter staff.
Also, how to interact with customer is indicated here, and guidelines as the framework of job that guides you on how to handle customers and what are the possible actions you can do in facing different types of customer. Another one is that if there is a questions that you think it is difficult for you to answer or you have no idea how to answer the inquiry, you are free to ask, but being familiarized and being knowledgeable are more recommended to prevent this kind of instances. Through familiarizing the area, assure you always have paper and ballpen with you. Look for official clock to determine the time frame in your area. Familiarize with the door button for opening the door and also the telephone for accepting calls and inquiries. Before 7 o'clock, the folks that allowed to come in are the volunteers and the folks that may be in a cleaning team.
The customer knife or weapon can be put on an envelope with the indicated name of them and will be kept on the lower part of the drawer. Furthermore, after asking the 3 questions, ask them in a respectful manner to turn off their phone or at least put it on silent. Next, ask them for photo ID as you confirm the person who is standing in front of you is the person in the ID. You can hand it and record with last name, first name, and ask to record it.
There are more important parts in front of desk that I have learned, including the answering the phone properly to reach out the resident, and also the proper organized files. After 8 o'clock, the residents are available to check the email, which is alphabetically organized, and ask the resident to come up before or after 8 o'clock because it will be very hectic for front desk to handle. If there are new residents, I assure that they are complete first and recorded in sign sheets to the month they are in. Put a check mark. Moreover, familiarizing in every files book are highly recommended. It will lessen the time duration you are spending in front of desk. The more you are familiar in front of desk area, the more work will be faster and more easier to be done. The focus